Whoa, and it ejects you out. And flipping heck, what have we got here? Woohoo! Hello guys and girls, and welcome to the next episode of Everything New in Astroneer, the base building update. It is now live. You can get that on your Steam account either straight away or not long after this video is out. There is so many new things that we're going to be taking a look at. What we're going to do is first of all start off a new game to see what you get when you first start a game, and then a little bit later in the video I'm going to load up one of my older bases to show you what happens if you load an old game, because your old saves that you have aren't necessarily gone for good. You can carry on with them, but I'll show you what happens and we can look at some of the later game stuff as well. So let's start off a brand new game. Who shall we pick? Who should we pick? Who have we not picked for a while? Let's pick this guy here. Nah, let's pick this guy here. Go on, let's have the tall and skinny guy, and let's head down to the planet. So now with the base building, you have the ability to pick up and move parts of your base, which until now, if you wanted to do that, oh, let's have a look around, there's something over there, look at that, which until now, if you wanted to do that, it meant blowing up and destroying things and all that sort of stuff. Well, not a bad spot, got a nice flat area here, good. Here we go. New features added. Press F1 to learn more. There's a lot of key changes and it's given us a flipping great big flat surface to build on. I like that. That is absolutely cool. We are going to have some nice flat bases. Let's press F1 and take a look what we've got now. So we have fabricators that we use to create platforms and modules. This part on the bottom here is a platform and you put the modules on top of them. Objects are stored in the form of packages. We'll see those. You can rotate them around with Z and X. You can pick them up and move them, which we'll see as well. So actually the pictures go down like this. That one there, that one there. Yeah, we get that. You connect power sockets now to transfer power. You can add more power. See the little ring? 2 red lines, yellow lines. You can increase the power. Print extenders to direct the power flow around your base. So we'll get to that as well. And then we've got different key presses, which I'm struggling with those a bit, I've got to be honest, but we'll see how that goes. So we'll look at these as we go along, and then we've already seen the researching and the bytes and stuff like that. So you now, instead of pressing tab to get out, pressing tab does nothing. You now press E. Whoa, and it ejects you out. And flipping heck, what have we got here? Woohoo! What? Oh, it's done. Look at that for a starting animation. You now get this lovely habitat that you start on. Look at that. It's got oxygen tanks on the back. This is fantastic. These are the new power. There we go, look. These are the new power connections. Nice ribbons. They don't go infinitely long like before. You can sort of, yep, click and they go back in again. If you want to get in, you have to put your mouse, so instead of walking up and pressing tab, put your mouse over, I'm going to call this the habitat, and you see it pops up the EUs, hold down E, and it'll put you in, and it saves the game. It doesn't say yet how to get out, so that confused me for a bit. You press E, there you go, and you can come out again. Because when you're inside, let's go in, when you put your mouse over it, it doesn't show anything, but there you go, hold E to get out. We've now got this here. What we're calling this, I don't know, but if we hover over it, you see it says, can you just see there? It says Q to examine. It's quite small, but if we hold down Q, there we go. And this is our initial cargo drop. We can deploy a startup package, and you literally just press the button. And here comes a startup package. Let's have a look at what we've got. So we have to close that again. What are we pressing? Escape. There we go. So what do we have to start off with? Our first 2 packages. We've got, here we go. That is a platform. It's Z and X to rotate it around. Look at that. But it comes in like a little box. So you've got the little boxes there. You can pick those up, place that exactly where you want it on this lovely flat platform that we've got here. And what have we got here? We've also got another little box, which, well, blow me down, we can carry these around with us. I didn't know you can do that. Oh, you can actually now pick up your base and take it where you want. Whoa, that is... Oh, small fabricator. Ah, okay. Well, let's start this and see what we can do then. So Where should we put this? Let's close my backpack. Yep, don't want to go in. Let's maybe start this over here, nice and lined up. Can I put that there? I want to sort of line it up with this one here as best we can. So if we put that like that, in fact, I'm going to move that over a little bit. And I'm going to rotate it ever so slightly. Just seeing how OCD-ish we can get with this base. So we need to open that up. So you hover over it, hold down E, and there we go. The top pops off, and we get our first platform. But what actually is also good is once you put the platform down, you can just pick it up and move it around if you wish as well, which is absolutely brilliant. Z and X again for the rotation. Oh, this is just going to be absolutely amazing. Being able to make the bases exactly how we want them is just going to be great. So let's just move that over a bit, and we want to connect that up. There we go. So power travels in the direction of the connection. So if we take that off and put that back, if we connect that one to there, apparently power is still travelling down there. I must have misread that wrong somewhere. I thought power only travelled in one direction, but maybe not on this one, and just ones that come from it. I guess we'll find out as we go along. But this is going to be the front, I would imagine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick that up, and I'm going to turn that all the way round, and then we're going to line that up there. There we go. Up a bit, down a bit. Oh, we're going to have so much time spent lining these things up. And there's our first platform. So let's run over here. Oh no, it's on my backpack, isn't it? There we go. Let's take this off of here and place it on the platform. And we're going to see what this is. So hold down E to use this. Pops the top off, all the bolts flip out. And we now have what I assume is a fabricator. Let's examine that. Ah, okay. So now we can choose what to make. A smelter or a large platform. And what this will do, as it fabricates these items... Can I press escape? There we go. Yeah, as it fabricates these items, you can, of course, then pick them up and move them around. So that takes compound, and that takes resin. Excellent. Let me just close that down. So let me just go and grab some compound and resin from the world around us. Is there anything else we can get from here? Let's just have a quick look. Reinitialize cargo drop. Recycle extant startup package. Is that going to steal what I've got and do it all again? Or do we get another package? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save the game first. There we go. And then I'm going to see what happens. Let's have a go. Let's press the green button. Okay. We've got them again. Have they disappeared from over here? Yes, they have! They've stolen them. Oh, my goodness me. Well, that's okay. I'm going to put them down again. I'm going to go and grab some compound and resin. And I'll be back with you. Just made it back. There we go. So, we want to put some resin on here to choose the options that we're going to make. Let's have a look at this first. So, we can make a large platform, which takes a couple of resin. And that takes some compound. So we've got both of those that we can do. So that's good. I'm just trying to see if we want to close that. Right click, left click somewhere else closes it. Okay, good. Well, let's shift click these items in like we always used to do. There we go. And is that going to just work? Or do we need to press a button? Let's have a look. Ah, is that saying no power? Okay, what do we need to make here then? Let's click somewhere else to close that. Small generator. Well, we can make one of those, of course. Let's make ourselves a small generator. There we go. And then while it's doing that, that's going to have to go on there. Let's grab ourselves some resources. Can we store stuff on here at all? Let's have a look. Let's grab this. Nowhere to... Can you hear the noise of the base? Listen. Absolutely love the sound of that. That is great. We can't seem to store anything on here, but we can store stuff on the platform, or we could chuck it on the floor, couldn't we? That's fine. Let's grab some of this that's right here by our base. We can't get it off the platform. We can grab it on here. So your starting platform may end up a little bit hairy. There we go, like that. I don't think that's bad, though, is it? I don't think that's bad. Is there a little bit more over here? Yeah, there we go. Let's grab some of this as well. Okay, we've got a couple of these now, so let's add that into there. There we go. Let's examine this, and hopefully, yes, there we go. We're going to click this for a large platform. So this is going to be the start of our base. Okay, there's no other information on there. This is whirring away, making our thing. There we go. Very cool, very cool. And that's going to take a minute or two. So I wonder what happens if we've started to build with that and then we do this thing again. I'm assuming it's just going to remove it all. I suppose that's good if you accidentally destroy this or lose it, or I don't know, forget where you placed it. If you put it miles away, you could just do this and start again right by your base. There we go. Working through our first platform. Oh, I'm so looking forward to using these platforms and things. There we go. So we now have our first large platform. And we can decide where we're going to place that. So we don't want to place it right by the door. Let's maybe go over here. And put this out the back. There's a power socket there. So if I do E on there, that will fold out. Yeah, there we go. This is more the sort of platform we recognise, with storage on the side and all that sort of lovely stuff. That's going to go there. Will this one reach? There we go, yeah. So that's now putting power through to there. So we want to also make... Oh, it only took one resin to do that. Oh, okay, nice. It's still using up all of the power, even though it's... there we go. Yeah, even though it's not actually being used at the moment. So let's put that on there. There and there. Excellent. Does that need only one? That actually does need two. So I'm assuming that's going to need some more power. Yes, it is. There we go. So once it runs, that just continues running. Let's make ourselves a smelter. And then I'm assuming after that, let's have a look at our backpack. We're going to then have to start doing the research again. So if we have a look through some of the extra research that we've got a smelter. We've got all the mods that we used to have before. We know about those. Medium and large platform already unlocked. So we can start making those, which is good. Medium printer. We have a small fabricator, which is this item here. We have that. And then we have a medium fabricator as well. So I'm not quite sure where it is you'd make that, because that wasn't on the list of the... Oh, that is medium fabricator. Oh, is there a small fabricator that we can make ourselves? There is a small fabricator we can make ourselves. Oh, well, let's make one of those as well then. There we go. Pop that on there. So what the heck? Unlock canister, hold Q. Hold Q for catalogue. Okay, holding Q. Oh, I see. There we go. So that's now... we can now unlock canister. Well, let's do that. We'll follow through what the game is telling us to do. Let's quickly finish looking on here. So the platforms, medium printer, small fabricator, medium vehicle base, the same. Storage, drill head, crane, dynamite, fireworks. Well, that is new. We'll definitely take a look at that in my other save. Beacons, work lights. We've still got the same rovers, seats, winches, shuttles. Close one seat. We've got the habitat if we want to go and start a base somewhere else. Small and medium generator tethers. I think tethers. Not unlocked yet, but pretty cheap. So all the same power options, power storage options, extenders. Now that's something a bit different. That's for extending power around your base. We'll have a look at that. Yeah, there we go. So what can we do now with this small fabricator? Let's examine that. Okay. Oh, it says printer canister. Well, let's print a canister. Follow through the tutorial and then let you do other stuff. Quick sip of tea. Unlock tethers. Okay, hold Q. So is it giving us... Did we have 30 bytes already, or was it giving us extra bytes? I'm not sure. Okay, there we go. Excellent. So let's examine this. Yeah, it's not letting us do anything there. Let's maybe place it on here. Ah, there we go. So that will make a medium fabricator. Right, so if you want to make another printer, we can do that from there. And then I'm assuming as we unlock other items from here, that can print as well from there. Excellent, okay. Well, we've made our first item. This is our smelter, so we can add that onto here. Let's unfold that. There it is. I love that. That is fantastic. So at the moment there's no power going through to here, but I'm assuming this is going to work the same way as they always did. And I'm assuming as well, if we try and do that here now... Oh, it's going to go stretch all the way across and make it over there. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so here we are in my base, in my LP that we've been working on together, dig into the centre of the planet, and this is more or less what it looked like. Let me jump out of here. There we go. When I logged on, all of my base components, they weren't nicely piled up like this. That was me. But they were strewn about here. My base basically turned themselves into a load of boxes. All these things were lying around. All these things were lying around. And yeah, it was a bit of a mess, but it seems like all my stuff is here. I've got to be careful because some stuff has been falling through the floor. Which is probably down under here. And there is a bug at the minute where if you try and remove tethers, like these black ones that you can see here. Is there something down there? Oh, there, look, there's something there as well. There's a platform. We'll have that back. Thank you very much. What else is down there? Is that a canister? Yeah, we'll grab that. Oh, and there it is. That's the thing I was looking for. That fell through the floor as well. Yeah, so... buyer beware, well not buyer beware, you're going to buy the game anyway because it's amazing, but user beware, you could have some issues with your old base, but it'll enable you to take a look at some of the stuff anyway. So let's see what we've got here. So we've got lots of platforms and we have a windstorm. Is that coming near us? Do we need to sit this out? Let's see, where is it? No, it's miles away, that's fine. Yes, I've got a great big solar panel thing here. I can't exactly move it around out of the way at the moment, but we'll just deal with it. We'll deal with it. So we've got some platforms that we can set out. Maybe we could, let's see, build some of these over here. Let's unlock some of the new items that we've got. So let's hold Q and open that. We can unlock the fireworks. I know everybody wants to see those. We will come back to that. We also want to unlock the... Now, where is it? I think it's at the end of this one. The extenders. There we go. So let's unlock the extenders. Now, can we make any of these in our backpack? Extenders we can. What do they take? Well, let's pop my canisters over here out the way. There we go. It doesn't say what these need. It does now. Copper is needed. Please let there be some copper. There is. There we go. So let's make some extenders and see what they look like. Let's not go too far from our base. There we go. So what are these? These look like they're cable extenders that you can attach to a wall. Okay, just looking at the extenders, I've just noticed that there's 5 in a pack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is an extra one there. Instead of it going up here, it's gone down there. And then what you can do is if you grab now the power line from here, it will grab with an extender. There we go. And you can put an extender there. Then you can grab from that one. Oh, no, hang on. It didn't do it that time. Oh, that will now connect to there. Ah, excellent. Yeah, there we go. We can grab from the end. And, yeah, we're not going to get all the way. So let's go to there. And then if we grab on the end and we can extend to there. There we go. So we can now flow power around our base. And this is where the one-way power thing comes from. So we can tell power which way to go, where to power first. So then if you were powering another platform off of here... Yeah, the power goes one way through there. And that is actually doing an extender, isn't it? So, as I've got extenders on my back, it's always going to do that with an extender. Yes, there we go. And then you just shift-click to put them back in your backpack. If you grab the bottom half, there we go. I need to take extenders off my backpack. There we go. To then be able to take this out as a normal tether. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it all makes sense. Thank you very much to Various for helping me work that out. Well, sort of. You tried, but thank you very much. Yeah, so can we start placing these on walls and things? Okay, well, I've got my extenders about my person. Let me grab this one here and attach that to there. Oh, my goodness. Yes, you can. We can now start running power. Oh, this is fantastic. There we go. How far is this going to go? That is as far as it's going to go there. We can now start running power down to other bases that we want to build underground instead of trying to do it via huge tether networks like this, which is what we used to do. I'm hoping my game isn't going to crash. These aren't going to connect. I can't pick up and move these tethers. I don't want to crash my game. But this is great. So now we can use these. And these are very cheap, actually, with copper. There we go. And we say we want to have a little section under here. Although I'm not connecting to these. That's something, yeah, worth keeping in mind. So my oxygen is still going down. But I could run this down here. And then we could set up a new mining network or something like that. Oh, underground bases, underground mining setups. The possibilities are endless. Right, so let's try this out. Oh, by the way, we had a windstorm. Yeah, all my boxes are blowing away, which isn't a good start, is it? I'm going to pick all these up. So let's see if we can set up something underground using... Let's just put all these where I can reach them. There we go. Using this new power coupling. So that's come down here. We could probably bring that even further down to this flat spot here. So if I grab from that and go to there. Yep. Is that connected? Oh, no, it hasn't. Oh, and my oxygen's running out. Oh, darn it. This is going to be a bit of an issue, isn't it? Because until I get a platform here. Let's pick that up and put it back on my back. Let's grab that and take that to the corner. Let us grab this. And we are going to place that down there and see if we can attach this to here. So let's first of all use that. Boing! There we go. So we get our new base. Let's bring the power from that down, say, to there. Oh, that's a bit winky wonky. We can pick that up. Can we attach that directly? No, it's a little bit too far. Oh, it's become detached. Can I attach to one I've already put down? I can. Ah, there we go. So you can line these up. Oh, that is good. So you could say, yeah, I want that one to go to there. So we'll grab that, plug that into there. Grab that, plug that into there. And now we're getting power from this. And all of these have lit up as well because they're connecting here. Excellent, that's good. So now we've got a base down here. Let's see, what options do we have? We've got a few... Let's jump up here. Oh, I never did sort this slope out. What have we got? So, for instance, I'm assuming, it doesn't say, that'll be like some sort of research thing. We can actually put them on here and see, I believe. Let's pop that down there. Ah, so that'll be a smelter. Okay, let's just put that there. This one here with the research thing on is the research thing. Yep. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? What else have we got? We've got this one with, like, a recycling symbol... Let's have a look at the front of that. Yep. So that is the dirt sediment machine. So you can turn your sediment that you collect into resources. What have we got there? Let's pop that one there and that one there. So this one. Ah, there we go. That is the vehicle bay, is it not? I believe so. I think so. I don't recognise it. And let's put this one on here as well. Oh, that looks the same as that. Oh, it does, but they are two different things, aren't they? Oh, interesting. Okay, well, anyway, yeah, so we can now put these down here. And then, of course, you know, we want to do some research with underground. Let's do E to change that. There we go. So we've run our power down to here. And we can say, well, we're underground. Let's do a bit of research. There's one just lying around on the surface. And there we go. We could plug that in. And if we had enough power, we could have a look at that. We hold Q to examine this now. So that's now slightly different. And we can whack that. And that will very slowly start working on the one solar panel, I think, that we've got attached up there. But that is absolutely fantastic for making new bases around the place. Ah, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save my game and hopefully... What was that noise? Oh, it's this. As we get near to this kicks in. I want to kick in with this big solar panel here. Let's see if I can do that. There we go. So now we can see an extender being used in the wrong direction. So power is trying to go up here, but that power is not coming back. Let's see if we can change that around. I will pick up my extender and I will go from here first. And that is now putting an extender and facing this way. And then if we connect that to there, power should go in and start being shared around the base. Once the power, obviously it's night time, so there's no power. We've got lots of batteries we can add onto here. So let's add a load of batteries. The power on these will start going down because we're doing research underground. Can I reach those? Let's pop that on here. Where are you trying to go, battery? Are you mad? There we go. And we'll stick that one on as well. Excellent. So I'm hoping that that power is being transferred through. It looks like it, doesn't it? There's no other power that we've got here. Although those batteries don't seem to be going down. There is a slight bug at the moment with the power conduits. That may be fixed by the time you see this. It's been reported, but there's sort of free wireless power sort of situation going on, but we won't talk too much about that. And there we go. This is being worked through here. We're going to get 600 odd bytes at 100 bytes per minute. Fantastic. There we go. The sun has come up, and now we've got this attached. Instead of having to go through a truck like we used to do, and the power's going one way, connecting to that, and then it's going out to all the different things that we've got hooked up. Absolutely brilliant. I'm loving these. I'm absolutely loving them. So just a little tip, if you get stuck like me, you don't want to restart your entire base again to get the first drop that you get. Make yourself a small fabricator. So you just want to unlock that here. What is that, 50 bytes or something? Then unlock the medium fabricator. That was 1,000 bytes. I'm lucky I've got plenty of those. And then we grab some compound, which I hope I've got some lying around. Yes, we do. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. We can pop this into here. Oh, there we go. Let's just see what this is going to make for us. A medium fabricator. Yep, that's good. Let's close all of that down. Let's move this piece of stuff floating in the air. Thank you very much. Bing. There we go. Stick your compound on there, and that is now going to make a small fabricator for you. And then you can start making all the other items that you need in the game. There we go. So it pops that block down there. Is that going to turn into a... Oh, use. There we go. Boink. That's going to unwrap. Now we have a larger fabricator. Excellent, which we can use to make some items, which is just what we want. And if you're having trouble understanding all the symbols, you might not be, but if you are, when you look at your medium fabricator and scroll through, you of course have all the symbols up in the corner that you can look at and see what you're doing. Okay, just another little tip. Here we go. I put on here a mineral extractor. I can't move this platform around while it's connected to power. If I disconnect that from the power, I can then pick this up and move it around and put it where I like. We notice the feet here have got little red parts sticking up out of the ground. And then if I attach them to the power again, there we go. They get anchored to the ground, and now I can't move it about again. Okay, the last thing we're going to take a look at is fireworks. I know you've all been hanging around to see those, so let's make one of them. Let's make some space for it to go up here. I've not tried these yet. No idea how they're going to work. Obviously, I'm going to need some power to do that. Let's run over here and connect up to a base where there is lots of power. Oh my goodness, I'm excited to see these. So what I'm going to try and do, just while we're making these, is I'm going to try and continue my Let's Play series of Astroneer with this world. It's not going to look like this. This has all just been messing around to try out the new update. There's a few glitches in the Matrix, as you saw in the world as you walk around, but I think that's sort of the way it is whenever you update an old save. But we're going to do our best to give it a go. Everything else seems to be running fine. Nothing seems to be broken. My base is here to be updated, ready to go. We're going to certainly tidy it up and make it look a lot tidier than what we've got now. So that's that. We've got one more. I'll save that piece of coal. Oh, suddenly it's night time. What a perfect time to do fireworks. So let's stand over here. Maybe let's just put them down over here. Here we go. And see what happens with these. I'm very excited to see what happens with these. Are these just going to be random? Are they going to... No idea. Can we just sort of stand them up? Can you stand up and not fall over, please? That would be nice if you could do that. There we go. Let's place there. They don't seem to want to stick, but let's see what happens. I'm going to put them all down, and we're going to try and do them all. If I can make them stand up. There we go. That one is, and that one is. No, nearly. Come on, you can do it. Yes. Okay, right. Well, let's see. Let's try one. Oh, there he goes. Whoa, look at that. Fantastic. Let's do all of them. Oh. Yep, there we go. We've got another one. Oh, we've got another one. Yay. It's a bit hard to look up, actually, to get the full view. I think that's it. Let's try and settle these ones off. Use. Oh, wrong key. Use. Use. And use. There we go. Ah, lovely fireworks up in the sky. There we go. Absolutely brilliant. What a way to end, looking at this new update. Oh, there's so much cool stuff here. So if you want to see my Let's Play, don't forget to hit the big B with the T stain to subscribe to my channel. And we're going to work on sorting out this base, underground bases. We haven't even touched our base that we have at the center of this world. It's going to be a pile of these blue blocks, isn't it? These things here, because the whole thing would have folded up for us, so we can get that going again. So yeah, subscribe for that. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and tell your friends about this amazing everything new in Astroneer video. I will see you soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Come on, subscribe. Yeah, no, you haven't done it yet. Go on. You've just clicked the subscribe button. Well done. Hooray. See you soon. Bye-bye.